Let's say you only have $500 on your Etoro account, so even if you double that, you would have $1,000. Nice, but not really life-changing, right? What if I told you that instead of 1,000, you could have 2,500 just by clicking on one button in Etoro dashboard? That sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it is true. In theory, this could happen, but more often than not, beginners end up losing most of their money in this case. So in this video, I'll explain what leverage is, how to apply it in Etoro, and most importantly, who should be using it. Hello internet people, my name is Robert, and on this channel I focus on side hustle and investing for those that are willing to learn the mindset and put in the work. So let's quickly talk about what is leverage. Using leverage simply means you are borrowing money from somebody, in this case from Etoro, so that your capital, basically the money you have, increases in size. So when you have gains, those gains are magnified, but also your losses are larger. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have $2,000. The stock goes up by 20% and you cash in and take the profits. That means now you have $2,400. So you just made $400. That's pretty good. Let's take the same situation and you use 5x leverage. That just means that you multiplied your money by 5. So now you have $10,000. 2 of those are yours and 8 you borrow. The stock goes up by 20% and you have now 12,000 and you take the profits. Then you pay back Etoro the 8,000 you borrowed to use leverage and keep the rest to yourself. And you have now $4,000. Yes! Yes! Awesome, right? You just doubled your money with just 20% increase. But hold on, what if instead of it going up, the stock goes down by 20%? That means you had 10,000, but now you have 8,000 left. Then you need to pay back Etoro the 8,000 for your using leverage. Basically, you're left with nothing, zero. That is the risk of leverage. You win big, but you also lose big. And the problem is that losses are harder to gain back. Losing 50% of your money means that you need to gain 100% to get back to your initial amount. And not only that, when you leverage, essentially you are borrowing money from Etoro. So you have to pay daily fees for that. So it's definitely not a long-term strategy. For more about exact amounts, check out my Etoro fees video. It's the white YouTube card, should appear somewhere here on top. I'll go through all types of fees on this platform. But basically, the longer you have a leverage trade open, the more money you're paying in fees.
Let me hold on that.
And if this video has been useful so far, how about clicking on the like button, because it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Leveraging is pretty simple in Etoro. Let me show you how to do that in the dashboard.
Let's say I want to buy Tesla stock. So let's click on trade and the pop-up appears, and here you can see that you have the leverage option. For stocks, it's only 2 or 5x. Let's say something else like oil. Here you can add much more leverage, so it goes up to 100x. That means if it goes up by 1%, you just doubled your money. But obviously also, if it goes down by 1%, you will lose all your money. So be really careful. Same thing applies to different assets. They all have slightly different leverages. Don't forget that you also have these fees here at the bottom. So you have here overnight refund, daily $4.13 for the weekend, and it depends on the amount you're also borrowing. So you can see if it's 1,000, and the price depends also on the amount of leverage you apply. So you can see it changes here at the bottom.
Okay, so who should use leverage? In my opinion, if you're a beginner, don't touch leveraging. Unless you have a very strong knowledge of finance and investing, just stay away from it. Don't forget, investing is a long-term game. Obviously, if you just want to gamble with your money, you might get lucky, but most people lose money, especially when leveraging. And as with any investments, make sure you're only investing what you can afford to lose. If you're putting all your life savings, then please make sure you know what you're doing. Really, it can get ugly. Now, there's nothing wrong with leverage per se. If you buy real estate and borrow from the bank to do it, you're essentially leveraging your capital as well. The same thing goes for business. It's just how you use it, and you need to calculate the risk if things go wrong. Now, if you want to get started with Etoro, then check out my step-by-step beginner's tutorial. I'll show you around the platform, how to make trades and where to make your research, and some other stuff on Etoro provides. For that, click on the video right here. And if you want to see all Etoro fees, then check out the second video right here. Whoosh!